Road.
The latest news.
Mesdames et messieurs, you have to stay back, please.
With the best travel and weather updates.
I should cry when they come out, I should cry when they go in.
Back Monday morning from 6 on BBC Sussex.
Yeah, Neil is here on Monday morning. It is now 16 minutes to 9. I'm going to talk about a unique group of musicians now called the New Note Orchestra. Now, if you've heard of them before, it may well have been because they were winners at our BBC Sussex Community Heroes Awards, which we held towards the end of last year. Essentially, it's an innovative project based in Brighton, thought to be the first recovery orchestra in the world, with a mission to help people stay sober from drink and drugs. They've got a gig tomorrow as part of the Brighton Festival Fringe. In the studio, Dan Blomfield. We'll speak to him live in just a moment, but first, here's a bit of his story from the orchestra's website.
New Note Orchestra has helped me reconnect with something I've lost, and it's empowered me to have a bit of confidence about not just what I play, but what I do in life outside as well. What got me into recovery in the end was alcohol and the unhealthy relationship I had with alcohol. Music's always been part of me, but all the alcohol just numbed any inspiration, and it left a big hole, a big hole. When you arrive at New Note Orchestra and you're in a group of people who understand where you've come from and what you're trying to do, but we all have that common thread, that common experience that we've gone through something that's really, really scary and very lonely, and through connecting through music that empowers us. And I find it's such an outlet for just how I can feel on that day. I can, arrive having had a really bad day, and it totally changed my mood in seconds sometimes. It just feels good and it feels right. It's empowering.
There you are, and Dan is with me now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mark.
Good to see you this morning. Now, I must fess up right at the start of this. Last year, I had the honour of actually being one of the judges for our Community Heroes Awards. And when I saw and read about your project, and I hadn't heard about it before that date, I was blown away because it's a really interesting idea, this. Just explain how it all came about, because you're one of the founders of it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm now a trustee, but I'm one of the founding fathers of New Note. And, I first came to New Note to try and regain my own confidence and to possibly play guitar again. And I was very lucky to find that confidence, and soon after we played our first music performance, and since then I played bass, and tomorrow I'll be playing the piano. And the way we do it is we just bring people in recovery and have a very welcoming, open space where people just feel comfortable. And if you want to pick up a guitar and you want to pick up play the piano, play any instrument there's drums, there's all sorts of stuff you can play. Join in and get involved. If not, you can just first time you can just sit back and listen. It's very welcoming, very opening, and you're just encouraged, basically. And
it's thought really to be the first of its kind to bring together people who, like yourself, have been through some really tough times, actually.
Yeah, and it's hard to go about addressing those times. And one thing that music does is it brings you together in another space in your mind, really, and within that safe environment, so you can express yourself maybe differently in music than you can through words, really. So
yeah. Well, let's have a little listen to what the orchestra sounds like. This is a piece called Summer. And Dan, tell us a bit about what we're hearing here.
Yeah, that's a piece that all of us wrote together. So we do a number of different jams, and we try and get a sort of a feel of what we want to be playing, and we slowly but surely, sort of over a couple of weeks, pick up a kind of feel and a vibe and where we want it to go, and then we work out exactly the orchestration of it, how the dynamic of it is, and every 3 months we put together a concert and perform what we've come up with, really.
And what's the level of experience like amongst you as a group?
You can come into New Note having never played any instrument, but everybody is capable of playing something. Everybody's capable of singing a note. Everybody is capable of just expressing themselves.
And what do you think it is? Is it the music? Is it the fact that you're with a group of people? What is it that makes it work?
It's the collection of everything, really, and it's basically indirectly giving you the confidence to express yourself,
Sure.
and the freedom to do that in a safe environment and not being judged, and then also the added confidence of actually having a concert and sort of something you're working towards something. So there's a feeling of progression there, and it's so rewarding. It really, really is.
And so a chance then to see you guys doing your thing. This is happening tomorrow afternoon, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. So tomorrow, Sunday the 14th of May, at 2:30 p.m. at St Luke's Church, 64 Old Shoreham Road. So you'll be seeing our new piece tomorrow being performed, that we have worked closely with Connell Gleeson, our new musical director from Brighton University, and with his guidance, we'll be performing our new piece tomorrow at 2:30, along with being supported by Cascade Choir, Herbie Flowers, and a local indie folk band called the Galleons.
Oh, and Herbie Flowers, we've had him in here before. He's brilliant as well, isn't he? He's a great guy.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Excellent.
We're in for a brilliant day tomorrow.
And in terms of you personally, finally, I mean, how is life now? Because you've been clear of alcohol for a while now?
Yeah, a couple of years now, and it's quite interesting the way you started with that interview, because that was done, I don't know, a year and a half ago or so, and just, you know, I can hear it in my voice. I'm just so much more confident and quite a different person, even from then, you know, and I thought I was quite confident and capable to do that interview for Nuno at that point. So,
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the rewards personally and also for the community are just fantastic.
Dan, great to meet you. Have a fantastic concert tomorrow afternoon, 2:30 the start time at St Luke's. And we'll just finish with a bit more of the New Note Orchestra and their piece Summer. So there you are, New Note Orchestra, and as I say, I remember when I was judging the awards last year, and it literally, I mean, we say this every year with our Community Heroes Awards, any of those entrants could be a finalist, could be a winner, but there was something about those guys from New Note and what they do, and it's just something a bit different. Danny Pike was hosting those awards last year. They were great, weren't they?
Yeah, it's always touching to, you know, pick up on people's stories and see what people have gone through and how they've come out the other side, and that's quite inspiring.